In a small village on a small island, far beyond the reaches of known civilization, there was a girl who pondered. She always thought about adventuring beyond the island, finding other communities, and exploring new horizons. It would be scary to go out there, she thought, but it would mean so much to me and to everyone here in the village. So one day, she decided to tell her mother of her grand idea. After all, her mother was the smartest person she knew. "Brave child, I wish it would be true," her mother remarked. "But you shouldn't dream so big quite yet. Just wait until you grow up a bit more. There's a lot to learn beyond what you know, and there is still plenty of time to develop." The girl wondered what exactly that meant, but she took it to heart and wanted to hear from someone else. What did it mean to be more able, and why wasn't she capable enough? After thinking long and hard about it, she couldn't think of a good answer and decided that she would express her thoughts to someone else instead. Her father was the most ambitious person she knew, and so she asked him next about her plans of the future. "Growing child, you dream so big," he exclaimed. "But this isn't what you want, is it? You know, our ancestors have worked on this land for many centuries. We shouldn't disappoint their wishes, now should we? They made a prosperous land for us to live in, and so we owe it to them to take care of it for generations to come." The girl thought about it for a moment, of how this land was really as great as her father made it out to be. Is it really more bountiful than what could be outside? Would her ancestors' work be in vain if she simply just left? And so, seeking her final answer, reaching for some sign of hope somewhere, she decided to talk to the chief, for she saw him as the wisest of all the people in the village. "Willing child, you come to me with such a bold and noble claim, yet I am afraid I could do nothing more for you. You see, this land was built on many rules, and it is our duty to follow them. We shouldn't leave the island because of the rules imposed on us. Rules are what make us a people, and breaking them will only lead to chaos and imbalance." The child was saddened by this news, to be rejected by the very people she looked up to and their reasoning. But before the child could leave the chief, he stopped her. "You know, child, this isn't the first time I've heard of people wanting to leave the island. Your mother, father, and many other villagers came up to me, holding that same spark of ambition that you've shown me. But they could do nothing. They were all held back, waiting for the right moment to do something, and they're still waiting. We think just like you. We're all dreamers, waiting for that golden moment where we can take action, and we're all still waiting for that day." At that moment, the girl understood, smiled, and left, waiting alongside the villagers for that shining moment to arrive. A year passed, then 2, 5, 20, 50, until eventually life in the island stood still. The land was empty and barren, and there was no longer any proof of life there. And the world carried on, moving beyond the lives of the dreamers.